What's up, beautiful people? This is Mike from Mike Gadgets World. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys 5 good reasons to stay away from Samsung Neo QLED TV. And this one, I'm talking about the flagship model, the Samsung QN90A, 55-inch model that I've been testing. First, I want to clarify one thing that I posted a video this morning about the blooming test, and there was a big update that came yesterday, and you can see that in my unboxing video that right off the bat, I had to do the update. That was about, took about 10 to 12 minutes to complete. So Samsung might have fixed that while other YouTubers did the video maybe 3 days earlier and had crazy dirty screen effect and had the blooming issues. But when I did my testing yesterday, just by not changing any of the settings, just keeping the regular settings, and it was amazing. Like I could tell that this is what I want. But I'm here to tell you why I do not want it. So the very first reason that I'm going to talk about is the HDMI 2.1 is available only on the port number 4, and that has the gaming controller logo on it. So having one HDMI 2.1 is kind of big no for me, especially when I have a HDMI 2.1 capable receiver, because where are you going to connect that receiver? You have to connect to the eARC port, which is on the HDMI 3, and HDMI 3 does not have the HDMI 2.1 capabilities. So it's just a waste. I don't know why Samsung would do that. They would play cheap on it, but there is no such option available for you to connect the HDMI 2.1 receiver to the HDMI 2.1 port on Samsung ARC, because there is no there's eARC, which is the feature of HDMI 2.1, but it's not going to pass through 4K 120 hertz, which is with the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. And also, if you're a fan of doing gaming on the TV, you won't be able to do it. The only way you can do it is to connect your HDMI 2.1 devices to the HDMI port 4, which is the only HDMI 2.1 on the Samsung Neo QLED TV. Okay, the second reason that you should stay away from the Samsung Neo QLED is that it is relatively a new technology and it will take time to get perfection. So if you want to just pay for that, I mean, you want to help Samsung to get to the perfection level, you just want to still buy it, you can buy it, but it's a new technology. It's going to take time and it's not just perfect as of now. The third very big reason that I want to stay away from keeping the Neo QLED TV is the no Dolby Vision. I mean, every company in the world right now is focusing on the Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. You look at the Apple TV 4K device that has that capability, any device that you pick up, NVIDIA Shield TV, the Google TV itself, every TV almost offering the Dolby Vision, but Samsung is stuck with their ego of offering the HDR10 Plus. So that is something, and also the notification doesn't even pop up whether you're playing the HDR, whether you're playing the SDR content. You have to go and see in the home screen settings that what kind of content are you playing. So I like the fact about the other television brands out there, at least there's a pop-up as soon as you play the Dolby Vision or the HDR content. So that's a big no for me for at least in 2021. I don't want to be missing out of the Dolby Vision. So the fourth option that I want to stay away from the QLED is the cheap build quality. It's all plastic. It's just garbage. It looks good. It is slimmer than ever before. But I'm telling you, one of the viewers commented on my channel about his KS8000, and I happen to have a KS8500 TV. And that used to look way better than this plastic garbage. So the build quality is not that good. And last but not the least option that I want to stay away from it is overpricing on this TV. If this TV is like $1,800, literally there are so many better options. I recently bought LG OLED C10 for just $1,400. And the only complaint that people have about that TV is not even happened yet, and that's about the burn-in. So literally I can get away with burn-in even if my TV has burn-in, but if you're playing the content on it, you won't be able to notice. But the blooming, the picture quality having issues like the washed out black, and you're looking at the washed out colors, that's a big no. So OLED gets beaten by just one thing that it hasn't even happened on a lot of TV sets, and I'm talking about the burn-in. So I think it's a better time now to just go with OLED if you're looking into changing your TV every year, because with Samsung you're going to be doing that. With this TV you can't use it for more than maybe 2 years, because then you're going to look into micro LED coming into the market, and you'll feel like you're missing out of the the game, and you want to upgrade. So why not just upgrade to the OLED? And trust me, you're not going to have burn-in right off the bat, as people talk about, like watching it for 8 hours straight, some news channel, you're going to have burn-in. That doesn't happen. I have a LG OLED TV that I've been using for last 4.5 years, and I honestly have posted videos about it having almost 6,000 hours used on that TV. And the TV used to be really expensive back then. I bought the LG OLED C10 for a little over $1,200. I bought my first LG OLED TV for $3,500. So the price has come to a point where you can say that OLED is almost like reasonable now, and it makes sense when you're paying $1,400-$1,500 with taxes. That is really a good competitive price against these TVs where the build quality is not good. There are issues, there's blooming, there are zones. OLED just eliminates all of that and give you the best picture quality that you want. So I don't know what's the holdup, guys. So let's talk about it in the comment section, guys. And if there's anything that I missed out and you want to share about why we should stay away from this TV, or why should we actually buy this TV, so we can start the discussion in the comment section, and I'll try to reach out to all of you and reply to your concerns. And make sure you check out my video that I posted about the picture quality on this TV. I'm not just gonna be bashing about this TV that it's so bad, but I'm just telling you that the way it is, all the variables that I've looked into, the HDMI 2.1, the new technology is gonna take time, the no Dolby Vision, cheap build quality, it's overpriced. So these are good options, to look into. You just don't wanna buy a TV just because it is Samsung, or it is just brighter than the TV before. Sometimes, you don't even need that much brightness because you're in a room where there are not big windows. Like where I live, I have about 6 big windows, but the thing is, I don't use TV as much in my living room. Living room is just like, TV is being played and I'm just doing vacuuming maybe. I can't even hear anything. So it's just like living room kind of stuff, right? I don't know. If your main TV is going to be in the living room, so then you have to look into all of these options. You have to look into like whether you are getting the peak brightness, you're getting the picture quality that you want, because you're not going to be watching the TV in the bright room throughout the day. Maybe at the night you're going to dim the lights, be in the romantic mood or something, I don't know. But you have to see where you need the most brightness and where you don't need the most brightness. And if you just need the brightness from the TV like the Samsung, then you're missing out on a lot of other options too. So there are so many things you have to look into when you're buying this TV, and this is the TV that you want to stay away from. So that's all, guys. I'll see you guys in another one. Until then, peace out, and be safe out there.